Hello and welcome back to another edition of NXT Out 10 right here on the Wrestle Debate. We've got Damian Priest versus Timothy Thatcher today, so quite a good show. Shotzi Blackheart v Io Shirai. Let's get straight into it. Starting off with Io Shirai v Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi offered the hand before the match, however Io Shirai slapped it away and the women started the match. Shirai kicked out of a powerbomb pin combination pretty early on. Blackheart broke away and locked in a modified double armbar and was on top for early on, pretty much most of the match, until she missed a wrecking ball, and Shirai was then in control, and pretty much ever since then she was in control. Blackheart kicked out of a German suplex on the apron somehow, but then the over the moon moonsault finished her off to pick up the win for Io Shirai. 7 out of 10. This was an incredible match to start off the show. I was not expecting that level of competition. After the match, Blackheart and Shirai shook hands, but what a great start to NXT. Next up, Desmond Troy, a jobber, fought Tommaso Ciampa. Pretty much a squash match. A double axe handle, Kona clothesline left Troy sitting on the floor. Ciampa shot him on the face before spiking him with Willow's Bell for the win, and that gets a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Before Ciampa could attack Troy, Jake Atlas came to the stage and they got in an argument ahead of the match next week. 6.5 out of 10, love heel Ciampa. Next up, Austin Theory came to the ring before Finn Balor cut a promo on Adam Cole, and Kushida answered an open challenge. Before the bell even rung, Kushida rocked Theory with an enziguri. And ever since then, Theory was on the ropes, really. Theory went to punch Kushida, but missed and hit the ring post. Kushida targeted the arm, dropped him with an arm breaker on the floor, and trapped him in a hoverboard lock for the win. 6.25 out of 10. Didn't really do much for Kushida, and just made Austin Theory look like a mug, but oh well. Gargano family then cut a promo before Candice broke down about Tegan, and they now hate each other. Before we got Imperium versus Breezango for the Tag Team Championships. Imperium jumped the Tag Team Champions before the bell. Fandango struggled to stay away as Imperium continued to dish out punishment. It looked for most of the match like they were going to win before a slight distraction allowed Breezango to hit a Hurricane Kana and a roll up for the victory. 6.75 out of 10 for me. Great match. I'm glad Breezango have retained. Women's tag action next. Jessie Kamea and Jey Lee versus Katie Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. Carter and Lee started things off, and with Carter able to out-wrestle Lee managed to tin things around, lighting Catanzaro up with a series of lightning-fast kicks before they tagged out. Catanzaro tagged back in, and she hit a pump kick on Lee and a crucifix for the win. 6.5 out of 10. This was actually a really good match. Jey Lee then walked out on Kamea after the match, but I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10. Surprised me. I thought it would be pretty crap, but it was a decent match. Maverick found Killian Dane backstage, but Killian Dane said he's not going to be out there for the tag team match, which was next. So it was a handicap match. He was being dominated early on before he got a quick move in for a 2 count, but then it was pretty much dominant from there on in, and they got the win before Killian Dane came out and destroyed the Undisputed Era. Drake Maverick saved him from a beatdown, got hyped, and then got beaten up. Poor Drake. 6.5 out of 10, it was alright. In our main event, it was Timothy Thatcher versus Damian Priest. Thatcher looked to bring the Arm of Infamy down to the mat, and he eventually accomplished this goal, taking him down with a side headlock. Priest set up Thatcher for a razor's edge to the steps, but he was stopped. Thatcher launched Priest into the steel before tossing him overhead with a double hook underside suplex, and it was quite a lot of spots and back and forth really until towards the end of the match, when Priest managed to get on top and was planted with a reckoning for the win. 6.75 out of 10. Great match, and as much as I love Timothy Thatcher, it's probably the right decision to keep the title on Priesty. Overall this week, NXT gets a 6.5 out of 10 from me. It was a fairly good show, very consistent, but there was no matches that really jumped out at me. I thought the opening match was good. There were a lot of good matches. but no real outstanding ones, and nothing that really made you go, wow, that made that show really great. So it's just a solid show. But anyway, the winners of the Wednesday Night War for me this week were AEW Dynamite. I think they just had the edge. They were both pretty consistent shows, both shows that I really enjoyed, but I just think AEW had that little bit more quality, which got them the victory for me. As for the ratings predictions, I'm going to say AEW gets 901,000 compared to NXT 725. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about NXT and the Wednesday Night War this week. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my other channels on the screen right now. Thanks very much for watching. Peace!